knows what those bombers would have done with him.
Okay, finally found out where Chris... Raven is. Now I need to catch up with him before he catches up with the doc.
I don't know what they want with them, but those homeless dudes stole some space rocks out of the museum.
This had better not be a wild goose chase. One for you, now one for me.
I thought you were capable of so much more, Spider-Man.
Look at you, Spider-Man, all dressed up for...
I know you just saved me, Spidey, and I appreciate it. But there's a professor at ESU who needs help. The Waste Tribe is coming after him.
I believed you'd be a formidable opponent, Spider-Man, but you've showed me nothing.
I should say thanks. Guys like you save me from paying for a gym membership every month.
You talk the talk, Mr. Big Shot Hero, but it's time to walk the walk.
This will be cool for the tourists. They'll actually get to see me beat the daylights out of you.
Thank you, Spider-Man. But I don't feel safe yet. Not with the Waste Tribe having stolen explosives from a construction site.
I'm so glad you helped me, Spider-Man. But the people in the TV news van need you now. The Waste Tribe is trying to destroy the van.
Spider-Man again! Why can't he leave us alone?
Who wants a nice, comfy jail cell? Come on, show of hands.
You bugged me for the last time, Spider-Freak!
Don't look so sad. How many people can say they got beaten by Spider-Man? Well, a lot actually, but that's beside the point.
You should be giving me a medal for attacking a TV news van. The media is trying to control all of us.
Okay, finally found out where... Craven is. Now I need to catch up with him before he catches up with the doc. Who wants a nice, comfy jail cell? Come on, show of hands. You know, you could at least act like this is a little special. It's not every day a real superhero shows up to batter you senseless. Don't look so sad. How many people can say they got beaten by Spider-Man? Well, a lot actually, but that's beside the point.
Hey, you deserve to be knighted, Spider-Man.
Okay, finally found out where Craven is. Now I need to catch up with him before he catches up with the doc.
Yo, Spidey, you want to get on the mayor's good side? The police on his security detail are rumbling with the apocalypse.
I promised myself I'd stop taking tips from streetwise shady characters, but in your case, I'll make an exception. Hope the police will be grateful enough to get me out of that ticket for double parking my scooter. once. I'd like to go home, watch a movie, maybe make a little popcorn. Is that too much to ask? Who wants a nice, comfy jail cell? Come on, show of hands. That's embarrassing. Now all the other bad guys are gonna make fun of you. He looks...
Great job as always, Spidey. Hey, did you hear about the Robin Hood scam the Apocalypse are pulling? They're mugging people for jewelry, saying they're gonna use the money to help the poor.
Call me suspicious, but I doubt they're paying much attention to the give to the poor part of this whole Robin Hood thing.
Whew, I appreciate the help, Spider-Man. But did you hear about the Apocalypse gang stealing the shipment of guitars?
It's at the top of my to-do list. Assault with a deadly weapon is nothing new, but assault with a musical weapon?
I knew we could count on you, Spidey. Nobody was safe with those punks in the streets.
Okay, finally found... Found out where Craven is. Now I need to catch up with him before he catches up with the doc.
That's a weird sense of humor, the Apocalypse guy, torching government buildings because of all the hot air in there.
Oh, you're good at this whole shady informer thing. Hot air is the best they could come up with? They should really leave the funny stuff to professionals like me. Who wants a nice, comfy jail cell? Come on, show of hands. See what I do for an encore. The winner and still
You need to let me go, webhead. Otherwise, I'm gonna miss that private debate we got set up for the city council member we kidnapped.
These guys are dumb like a box of hammers. How do they plan to debate a politician if they didn't steal a teleprompter?
Time to squash the spider.
That's embarrassing. Now all the other bad guys are gonna make fun of you.
I'm grateful, but if I could ask a favor, the Apocalypse are mugging anyone who looks rich, saying they're stealing their lunch money. Somebody needs to stop them.
This one hits a little close to home. I know all about getting your lunch money stolen.
Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
I heard you guys were a superstitious and cowardly lot, but this is embarrassing. You'll have to do better than that, but I doubt you can. Now you know why I love this new suit. If I see you again, it'll be worse.
Everything's a big joke to those Apocalypse punks. But I bet they're not laughing now that you stopped them, Spider-Man.
He probably switched suits because he has some merchandising deal. What a sellout.
Okay, finally found out where Craven is. Now I need to catch up with him before he catches up with the doc.
Is it cool to say up, up, and away?
My favorite for dinner tonight? Sancocho from my mother's recipe.
Okay, finally found out where Craven is. Now I need to catch up with him before he catches up with the doc.
doorman in my building is the best.
Those H-bomber dudes are trying to act like they're all cops. Thing is, they're worse than the cops.
This had better not be a wild goose chase. New York doesn't need anybody taking the law into their own hands. Except for me, of course.
I hope this goes better than last time.
Still not sure what this is, but I'm sure I like it.
I don't care which suit you're wearing, you're a dead man.
Look out, New York! Spider-Man is better than ever.
I don't care which suit you're wearing. You're a dead man.
Lucky for you that didn't connect, because then I'd be annoyed.
I'm just one small part of the gang, Spider-Man. We've got our hands into everything, even industrial espionage. You'll never retrieve the prototype we stole.
If this is industrial espionage, maybe I'll finally get my chance to say, man, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, all dressed for your own funeral.
I'm really getting to like the way this makes me feel.
You're a handy guy to have around, Spider-Man. We know the H-bombers have been hiring themselves out as corporate mercenaries. Any chance you can find some evidence so we can nail them for it?
Corporate raiders are bad enough, but now they have their own mercenaries?
The web slinger. How lucky you guys feeling?
I'm gonna start giving out shirts. You know, ones that say, Spider-Man kicked my butt and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
Don't you have a better plan than that?
We're stretched a little thin, Spidey, so it's great having your help. We just heard the H-bombers are using electrical fields to pen up people they consider riffraff.
You can't do this to people just because you don't like them. Especially when sending them to Jersey works just as well.
Please don't drop me! Please don't drop me! Please don't drop me! Nobody will believe this when I tell them.
Hey, man, any chance you could just drop me off at home? Nobody will believe this when I tell them.
Oh, that's too bad. Why don't you try again?
Oh man, Bottle took my ride.
You ain't such a bad guy after all, Spidey. Way to go, Spidey! You showed those bombers they can't push around the people of New York.
Okay, finally found out. Where Craven is. Now I need to catch up with him before he catches up with the doc.
This dude who owns a store, he owes the Dragon Tail some money, right? Well, they don't fool around. They just kidnap the dude.
I'm fresh out of official Spidey Says Thanks cards, but I do appreciate it. Wouldn't it have been easier just to ask for an employee discount?
Oh man, Spider-Man again! This ain't gonna go well.
Keep talking like that, I might start to think you don't like me.
Time to squash the spider.
I'm sorry, you must have me confused with someone who isn't about to give you a black eye.
That was awesome, Spidey! Hey, if you're looking to do some more good, the Dragon Tails have enforcers on the street collecting protection money.
I'd rather take on a dozen cops than Spider-Man.
I heard you guys were a superstitious and cowardly lot, but this is embarrassing.
You talk the talk, Mr. Big Shot Hero, but it's time to walk the walk.
Just once, I'd like to go home, watch a movie, maybe make a little popcorn. Is that too much to ask?
I thought you might provide a challenge, Spider-Man, but obviously not.
So, what would you say? You feel like I beat you silly?
You got me, Mr. Big Deal, crawls on a wall superhero, but you can't save those cops who refused our bribes. We have them cornered, and now they're gonna pay.
So, they're attacking cops who didn't take bribes. Not a very good reward for honesty.
Great work, Spidey. But now we're getting reports of more lives in danger. The Dragon Tails have sent out assassins to execute someone they think wronged them.
Assassin. I know I'm gonna leave out an S somewhere when I write my note to the police.
Thanks for keeping the streets safe, Spider-Man. Those Dragon Tails belong behind bars.
Okay, finally found out where Chris...